You have to create a P1, then P2, then P3, P4. So each one I will give some commands just for running. So we'll see how it is building by practically. New item, upstream and downstream projects, just for understanding purpose only. Okay. So then we'll go to the pipelining. Okay. It's a freestyle projects only. It's not we should not put a pipeline. It's freestyle projects only. Normal projects I'm creating. Again, this what happened? Still, it is rotating. So, what is the difference between Docker and VMware? VMware is an organization and it providing lot of products. Docker is an organization providing an application called Docker. VMware Workstation. We are using VMware Workstation in our desktop PCs. VMware vSphere or ESXi is a server virtualization. VMware vSphere or ESXi is a server virtualization. If I install Docker, then it will die. Using VMware Workstation, we can create a virtual machines. We are creating virtual machines. We put an operating system like this. So I'm using VMware Workstation. I created a virtual machine. I put a Windows 10 and I install a Jenkins. Docker is another hand. Docker is a container virtualization. So we can put some just take a Docker. It depends upon you what image you will going to download or use and how you use. Like you want to create your own image, also you can create it. General one. It's P1 run next P2. So something I put it. Source code management. No, not required. Just go to build. In the build, I'm using execute Windows commands only. Windows batch commands. Okay. So what I'm doing is just I'm copy pasting these things. Okay. So if you want, you can put it here like this. It is to, I want to make it more, yeah, this is the better way. In E drive, I will create a folder, that folder. What I said, that folder name. I got it. I got it. UD Pro. So inside that one, that file will be created. Okay. So this is the text. So total text it is. So first it will run, and then the same thing I put it in here, and also I will run this one. Same thing I will put it here. That's it. I am not doing much. Okay. Post build actions. Post build actions. It means this is the build action. This is the post build. Why I'm doing this? I have to tell only one thing is build another project. Yes, here it is. Build another project. Click on a build another project. So you have to tell. So build P2. P2. So my project name is P1. So build P2, and you have to give the conditions. Trigger only if build is stable. If build is stable. Trigger even if build is unstable. Trigger even if the build is failed. Okay, you can choose. Stable means my P1 is succeeded, then build the P2. If P1 is failed, don't build the P2, like that. Okay, build environment it is. Okay, post build action. So build another project. I said P2. P2 is not yet created, so we'll going to create one by one. Yes. Okay, because P2 is not yet created now, so that's why it is showing that error. No problem. Just save it. Don't run it. Save it, but don't run it now. So we have to create a at least three or four. Then we'll understand. Same thing only we have to create. Okay. Again, I'm going to dashboard. You have to do again. P2 freestyle project. Okay. I said P2. Okay, P2 run. Next P3. Directly I'm going to build only. execute those batch commands. Okay, so P2 is running, and go for P3, and we have to give post build actions. Build another project. P3. Okay, this is P2 project. If succeeded, go for P3. I'm going for only P1, P2, P3 only. So because it's taking a lot of time, I should have coffee first of all, at least. Back to dashboard. Again, new item. P3 freestyle project. Okay. So mainly, guys, ITL, SDLC, Docker, DevOps, life cycles are important. Second one is differences are important. Okay, life cycles are important, and differences are also very important. Last batch, fifth batch. So they ask this time mostly life cycles and examples wise. This is P3 running. That's it. I'm going to build environment, execute Windows batch commands. So where it is? It is already came, but that is a shell. Execute shell means that is a Linux command. Batch means Windows. Shell means Windows. Shell means Linux. Okay, here change the file. We paste here. Okay, go for P4 is not there now. I don't want. Because these are slow machines, it will take lot of time. Okay, so just I am not going to another build, only P1, P2, P3 only. Okay, so can you see here it is? for P3 project. This is the P3 project. Upstream projects are P2. Okay, upstream projects are P2 means the previous one. So I'm going to dashboard. I will open a P2. I will show you a thing. Okay, you can see upstream for P2. Upstream is P1. Downstream projects are P3. So downstream means which is next one. If this build is successful, which is going to be next. Upstream means what is the previous one. Okay, this is upstream and downstream. So what I'm going to do is based on a linking project. Okay, I will run first P1, then automatically it will build everything. So I click on here, simple, this button. So build now is there. So you can click on build now. So P1, I click on a build now. So without open P1. So it is running now. Actually, it is runs in the background. If you want to see, automatically can see that one also. So yeah, here it is showing build execution status here. So build Q1. So build one is P1 is going on. The Q1 is P2. Okay, like this. So you can go to console output. System become very slow. So for a new tab, just as a for a fresh new tab also it is taking time. Okay, so P1, no upstream project for a P1, only downstream project is there, that is P2. Just a simple thing, it is for opening that one also it is taking time. So build one, console output. But there is a view projection is also there, we can do it. So it is done all the commands, right? Succeeded. And can you see here it is trigger ring a new build for a P2. Okay, so this is a P1, these things what are I given is completed. So then it is showing triggering a new build of P2. It's directly to showing P2. So I can go to P2 also from here. This is P2. So I will go to P2 console. No. I'll go to P2 directly from here. So it is going to P2 directly. So there it is. Can you see here it is? Upstream and downstream both are completed. Check marks. Both are completed. Next I'm going to this build history. Okay. Go to console output. You can see started by. You can see that one also. You can see started by upstream project P1 build number 1. Okay, so then it is started. So P1 is completed, P2 is running now. So once it is run, trigger a new build of P3. So it means what is the use of this upstream and downstream? So I told what is upstream and downstream. I think you understand what is the previous one and next one. Okay, so the what is the use of this one? Uh, Anyone? You can build multiple projects in a separate way, and also each one we can link it. If this project is done, then go to the next one. So you can see the here it is started by upstream project 2, which is originally caused by started by upstream project P1 originally started by user. Okay, so first one is P1 is upstream project P1 is done, then P2 is triggered and P2 is done, it trigger the P3. Okay, so you can build things like separate project way. One project is for a testing purpose, another one is for a compiling purpose, another maybe for a deploying purpose, maybe another project is deploying to something. So instead of looking at everything and you run everything at a time and you see the failure, instead of that one, so you can separate it, so then you will understand what is the outcome of it, right? So where is exactly failure is occur, where is exactly point is occur, so then you can able to see. Okay, so finally succeeded, completed. I said create these things, three files I said. Now see, these three files are created. You can look at those files also, like this. Okay, so each file is creating what are the outcome, and that outcome is next one. Okay, so each project I give a certain task. If this project completed, go for next one. And also we can create a multiple branch wise also, like P2 done, build P3, P4, P5. Okay, if P3 is done, build P6, P7, P8, like that also we can do it. So if you to understand that one, so I done this one. Okay, this is called a upstream and downstream project. So here simply I took only P4. So you can take 4, 5 like that. I can take it. I took only 3. So this is upstream. Okay. Um, so exactly say P1 for P2. Okay, for P2, P1 is a upstream project. Downstream, P3 is a downstream project for P2. Okay. P3, sorry, for P3, P2 is upstream. For P3, P2 is a upstream project. For P2, P1 is upstream project. For P1, P2 is a downstream project, and for P2, P3 is a downstream project, like that. Upstream means above one, downstream, be- yeah. And also you can see the symbol represent success, and when it is success, when it is failure. Okay, so the duration of success project is also showing here. So I build only P1, but I didn't build a P2, P3. It is automatically build triggered by P1 only. Okay, so that is a triggered project. So other views and other things are there. Project relationship. What is this? Something new one. So yeah, so upstream project is there. It is a P1. So downstream project P2. So something it is showing. I can't able to see. Compare. So what is this comparison? Let's see. Is there anything going on or nothing? So they don't have any fingerprint records are not there. We don't know. That's new item. Okay, so next one we'll see the pipelining. In a pipelining, two projects I will tell in a pipelining. Okay, so what is this pipeline? And already I explained yesterday. I will explain it again. Okay, so very basic pipeline. We'll see two to three examples, max two examples. We'll see the basic pipeline. Next, pipeline with the Marvin. How to execute Marvin things. Marvin test compile with each stage we can able to do it. Okay. So if time allowed, maybe I need. Okay, now it is about to get at 12 o'clock. Will take 1:30 by. I will close guarantee. Okay. So otherwise, at least I will do it. Okay. Now what I will do? First of all, guys, I will tell pipeline after a break. Okay, but I will install the pipeline meanwhile. Sorry, Docker meanwhile. Okay, so it will take a little bit time to installation. Okay, so if I have a Docker environment, I can show you one or two commands. Okay, so that's thing. Now what I'm going